Oh man, the webcam kind of popping. Dang, that must be like 8K. The webcam got the 8K going. All right, y'all. Thanks for tapping in. No, promise. We're gonna get started. We're gonna talk about excuses. Some of the things, some of the more simple excuses that tend to haunt us, right? That we tend to use. So we ain't gonna go into the deep stuff. We're gonna talk about those simple things that we hold near and dear. So yes, thanks for the likes, thanks for the shares, all those good things. I'm just grabbing this link so I can drop it a couple places, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Boom, we're live there. And we're live over here. And right now, just go. All right, here we go. Now we're good. All right, we popping now. We got the live on YouTube and Facebook and all the things. But I'm talking to y'all. Y'all my folks that I ride with. So we're gonna vibe out a little bit. But the 8K video got the old head looking kind of smooth. So let's get into it. Excuses. So I got a message from Mina. Appreciate you. If you don't follow her, go ahead and follow her. She has some really interesting, insightful content. And I like that it's super random. She'll hit you with one thing and then she'll hit you with a curveball, but it's all connected and I love it. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep posting. Your moment is coming. Trust me. I can feel it. So she hit me up and she mentioned the Pool of Bethesda. So I knew immediately the reference that she was making. It's essentially a Bible story about a person who was this close to the very thing that they needed to receive their healing and to take their life to the next level. And, they had 99 excuses as to why they wouldn't tap in. That's me paraphrasing. So I want to think about us, right? We live in a time where someone in Georgia can set up one device and talk to people in different parts of the world, set up another device and talk to other people in a different platform in a different part of the world. It takes this much time. The stuff is already there. It's not costing me anything extra out of my pocket. And we live in a day and time where you can type something into a search engine and come back with 100,000 results. You see where I'm going? And still, the vast majority of us are not living the life that we truly desire. The vast majority of us are still, in spite of having all the things at our fingertips, still not executing on our dreams, still not working toward our goals, still not figuring it out. Right? And by figuring it out, I don't mean pondering on it and sitting on our hands. I mean actually moving in the direction that we need to move. With all of this stuff, this is the greatest time to ever be alive. With all of this stuff at our literal fingertips. And look, I told you, I'm in 3 places right now, and I did that intentionally. And my phone is just sitting here. I can actually pop on here and be in another place. So with all that access to information, with all of that access to one another, why in the world are we still struggling? It's mind-boggling when you think about it, right? It's mind-boggling when you think about it. And so I want to talk about some of the excuses that we use, and these are the go-to excuses that everyone tends to pull out, right? So let's jump right into it. You're welcome, indeed. Let's jump right into it. So what's the first one? Time. I don't have enough time. I would, but I don't have the time. I got to work, and I got to take care of the kids, and I have to do this, and I have to. That is a lie. I was trying to think of a cute way to say it, but that's a lie. You absolutely have time. You absolutely have time. I challenge anyone right now to prove me wrong. I challenge anyone right now to prove me wrong. And I guarantee you, in a 2-minute conversation with you, we can free up plenty of time, right? So you do still have time because you're not productive. Let's say you sleep 8 hours. You're not productive for 16 hours of the day. You're not taking care of the kids for 16 hours. You're not working for 16. Come on, let's be serious. That time story that we tell ourselves, and it's funny because other people that use the time excuse, they'll buy in. And we can sit around for 2 hours talking about how we don't have time to execute on our dreams. So at some point, we have to take responsibility for our lives. We have to take responsibility for the things that we stand on. Because some of us, we adopt that like as a principle that we live by. I don't have time. I would if I had the time. And it's something we stand on. And it's one of those, how they say it, name a hill that you can't say certain words on here, but name a hill that you'll lay yourself to rest on. And some people will literally argue you down. But I challenge people all the time. Let prove it. Let's talk about it. Prove it. I guarantee you have time. First of all, how much time do you think you need to do the thing that it is you want to do? You say you want to write your book, but you just don't have time. You want to start a business, but you just don't have time. You want to go to the gym, but you just don't have time. No, that's come on, y'all. We have to be honest with ourselves. We have to take personal responsibility for our lives. And we have to really, really, exactly, right? Mina said, manage it with about 13 exclamation points. Exactly. And if we set our priorities in order, and if we decide what it is we want, where we want to go, what it is we want to accomplish, then magically we'll free up time. But if we have, and I'm not even going to go through all the things, right? Because again, this is just something for each of us to visit within ourselves, right? Esther said it has absolutely nothing to do with external factors. It's all internal. Exactly. It's a story that we're telling ourselves. It's a story that, look, you want to call BS. Oh, exactly. When it comes to this one, you definitely have time. Listen, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a coach. I wear many, 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 many hats just like you. And I have plenty of time. And when I felt like I didn't have time, what I did was I started getting up earlier because I was getting up at the same time as the family, and I was getting up and having to get right to it. Boom, 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 boom. Having to get up and get my hands to it and get to it and make sure this is okay and check all the boxes and do all the things. And I understand when you're doing that creates the illusion that you don't have time. But what I started doing was just waking up a little earlier. Okay, I need to prioritize some things and I need to get some things done, and I can't do it while the children are up. So let me just get up a little earlier. And I started getting up a little earlier. I would get up earlier, do a little bit of cleaning, tidy some things up. I would get up a little earlier, doing some things. Then I started getting up early, going to the gym. I would get up, or I would run. I would get some things, and I would get up, go to the gym, come back, shower, and then wake everybody up, blasting the praise music. So I done already been up 90 minutes, close to 2 hours before everybody else gets up. Now my tank is full. I'm on go. I've been able to listen to some things that have been impactful. I've been able to get a good workout in, get a shower. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fresh. I'm ready to attack the day. And now my attitude and my energy is totally different. So what do you mean I don't have time? I didn't have time either. I just got up a little bit earlier, right? I got up and I made the time. Oh man, but I need my rest. Yeah, so did I. So I shut it down a little bit earlier because I'm sitting up doing what? You just up for what? Up scrolling? Up binge watching something? Up what? Running your mouth? We have to manage it, right? As Mina said. And then what did Sean say? He said he called BS. He said it's nothing to do with external factors, it's all internal. So it's a story I'm telling myself. So when I decided that I needed to free up some time because I needed to prioritize me, I needed to set some things in order. I wanted to show up better for myself and for my folks in the morning. I didn't want to be a part of the morning chaos, and I don't like the morning chaos. So I had to make some changes. Changes I made. So the time excuse is garbage. I challenge anyone to prove me wrong. If you're using the time excuse and maybe you just can't see it, let's have a conversation. I guarantee you in a few minutes, we can go ahead and just burn that time excuse. We can set that on fire and keep it moving. So time, we're throwing that one away. Now, another one that goes along with time, I just kind of thought about it, was timing. As in, like, as soon as I'm gonna. As soon as the new year hit, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start, this is the one. I'm gonna start on Monday. 38 Mondays then went by, and you gonna start on Monday, right? I'm gonna start on this. As soon as Lil Mook graduate, then I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna invest in me. Mook in kindergarten. You gonna wait? What? What are you talking about? Lil Mook needs you to invest in yourself. He needs you doing all the things. He needs you to make time to pursue your dreams and goals to help set him up for a better life, to set him up for a better future, to set yourself up for a better future. So, what do you mean? I guess you do it. Pardon me. That timing thing, no, the best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is right now, this second. Like if you're inspired to start, good night. Love you like I do. Bye. Go start. I'd rather you go do the thing than hang out with me. And I want everybody to hang out with me. But I'd rather you go do the thing than sit here and hang out with me. If you're inspired to go do it, if you're like, man, right, forget that. Let me put this phone down or whatever, and let me go do my thing. Go. Please do. Please do. But the whole timing thing, the whole as soon as, or the whole waiting for the perfect day and waiting for all of the stars to align, and then waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect time to start was yesterday. The next best time to start is right now, in this moment. Nina said this is so hard to see. Got to swipe over. Oh, I missed this one. As they say, your desire is not time worthy, and that's what wait a minute, how did I miss that? I need like an alert or something. He said the thing you want is not time worthy. Like, that's the issue. I like that. That little tiny little, you just want to get by. I just want to make ends meet. Well, that's why you're not excited and encouraged and enthused. That's why you're not making time. I'm not going to make time to struggle some more? I like that one, brother. Appreciate you. Pardon me. Good evening. Thanks for tapping in. Philly Love, what up? Lynn, what's happening? I see those 215s and the Philly Loves popping. I love this. We got the whole city on here. Let's see. And if it's just you on that page, eventually everyone else will fall in line. You'll provoke change. Exactly. And what she's talking about is, me saying I started to make some changes. I started to get up early and I started to do some different things. And exactly, yes, you're right. You set the example. You lead by example. My style is follow me. Awesome. Mrs. Philly Love, awesome. So you set the example, right? You get that. That's my style. Follow me. There's nothing I'm going to challenge my wife or my children or anyone that I work with or any one of you to do that I'm not willing to do, that I don't do, or that I haven't done. I'll get down and dirty in the mud as well. So I'm about that life. I'm about the follow me life. So you're right. I'm not going to sit up here and say, well, what you ought to do is, and what you ought to do is. No, what I'm going to say is, this is what works for me. I tried this, and this worked, and this worked, and this worked. These are your options. Try them, but I've tried them all. Let me know if you have any questions. This is a different approach. I'm not just telling you something I had heard about. I'm telling you the things that actually changed my life. So, yes, you do have time. And then the whole timing thing, nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear about Monday. You just said you was going to start January 1st. It's the 4th, and you haven't started yet. Or you did it once and you stopped. What's happening here? We got to rid ourselves of these excuses. Come on now. We're mature adults. We're in pursuit of our next level, or so we say, right? Because am I really in pursuit if I'm not right? I want to grow. I want to become great. I want to, right? We have to challenge ourselves and we have to be open to be challenged. So my man hit me up, right? He said, you said, I love people, and I share this a lot, so just stay with me. I love when people challenge you with you, right? Because that's what I do. I remind you of who you are, and I hold up the mirror and I kind of give you a nudge to, so you can remember who you are. And when someone says they want something, you can challenge them with that as well. But you said you want to get in shape. So why, what are you doing? Why do you have 4 baked potatoes? I don't know. I just had to pull something out the sky, right? You said, so why are you challenge them with themselves? So my man hit me, say, yo, where you been? What's up? And what you mean? I'm working hard, doing all the things. He said, well, you said you want to be the guy. You said you want to be the go-to guy. You said you want to take your impact to another level. You said you want to transform lives. You said when people are hurting and stressed, you want them to, bam, think of you. You want your voice to be the one that resonates. You want to be available for God to use at another level. You said this now. Is that still the same? And I'm like, of course. He said, well, where you been? I haven't seen you. I went to your page. I haven't seen you. But what's going on? Right? And, I had reasons why, but they weren't valid because what reasons sound like excuses to winners. And so I dare not give you a list of reasons why I didn't know. You're right. You're right. And I need to step it up. Thank you. So when people challenge you, exactly. Reasons are just excuses to winners. So don't give me your reasons, right? That's just an excuse. Do the thing or not. So we have to be open. So we have to push and challenge ourselves. We have to get rid of those excuses and we have to figure out ways to get it done. We have to be focused on solving the problem of getting it done, removing whatever is between us and the thing so we can do it. Sometimes we have to bulldoze through. We try to tiptoe and be cute or wait for something to, no, sometimes we got to just bulldoze right through to get ourselves started, right? Yeah, that's what the boy asked me. He talking about, are you okay? What you talking about? Did you get kidnapped? What's going on? Well, I didn't see you on live. I'm like, what can I say but thank you? Appreciate you. And what I do, a few minutes later, I was doing what I needed to do. So we have to be open and we have to welcome that. So if you've been giving yourself excuses, and I got a few more we're going to walk through, this is your sign. This is your sign to say, man, you know what? The heck with that. Let me push through. Let me get up and bulldoze through. So you need to push yourself. And when the push shows up, when the encouragement shows up, when the challenge shows up, when you get inspired, when you get a little motivated, you got to use that as rocket fuel to get yourself up. Don't get motivated and say, well, it's Thursday. I'm going to wait till Monday. Why? You said you were going to start at the gym the first of the year, which was Monday. Perfect. It was new year, new week, new month, all the things. Perfect. But you didn't start yet. So now it's Thursday the 4th. And you're going to start Monday. Why? Go work out right now, right? Because you went and got your membership, went and got you some sneakers and got you some cute little fits and all the things. Go to the gym now. They're still open, right? And then you got tonight. Then you go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday could be day 5. On a Sunday? Yeah, why not? You're gone for 42 minutes. Well, I gotta watch the game. They got TVs at the gym. Go while the football game is on. That'll be good. You can be on the treadmill not thinking about working out. You can just be strolling. See my treadmill move? You can just be strolling and watching the game. The point is, stop buying into the excuses so quickly. Buy into the encouragement instead of buying into the excuses. So time, saying you don't have enough time, lies. Timing, I'm gonna do it as soon as this happens. Well, Keisha's in 10th grade. As soon as she graduates, man, I'm telling you, 2026 is what? 2024 just started this morning. Talking about 2 more years. What are you talking about? You're gonna be 2 years older. And that's not even promised. Why wait? Why postpone living? So the time and timing, nah. Let's just rid ourselves of those totally, right? What exactly? Today. I always say the best time to start was yesterday. Next best time, right now. And we can actually just get rid of the whole yesterday thing. What's the best time to start? Now. Right now. Not now, right now. What's next? What's next? Right? How many blue can uses is this? Right? It's probably like the third one. Depending on how long I speak, is usually like 3 to 5 times. What's next? How about resources? I don't have the resources. I don't have the money. I don't have the resources and support. We're going to put those together. I just don't. If I had the money, I could just ... If I had I could just ... What are you talking about? I would do my podcast as soon as I gotta get my camera. I saw this Canon with the lens this long. It's 1800. Soon as I'm gonna do that. What? Excuse me. What are you talking about? The camera on this thing is bananas. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Come on now. You better get that thing going and stop playing. What are you talking about? Exactly. TikTok is free. Insta is free. YouTube is free to post. Facebook is free. LinkedIn is free. Oh, that's free. What are we talking about? Yeah, I'm telling you, soon I get my camera, and then I gotta get the professional lighting because my drone gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? Then I gotta get the background thing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the whoop wop wop, and then I gotta. And a whole year that went by, another year that went by, because you need the Canon camera with the lens this long. You may not use that. And you got that good iPhone. Y'all Android people, I love y'all too. But anyway, you got that good phone with that good camera, that good video. What? What are you talking about? I gotta get a microphone. Okay, yeah, you can do that. But the microphone is a couple dollars. And the best microphone, look, I have about 5 different. The best microphone? Stop playing. Before I grabbed this a little while ago, this was my little treat. I'll plug this puppy up. Look back at some of my videos. I plug this puppy up right here, and this microphone is what? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I ain't mad at Android. Had to throw a little shot though. But yo, so what we talking about here? Get you one of these. These are $20 at the Apple Store, Best Buy, whatever you're close to. Target. $20. And the microphone on these is crazy. And don't tell me you're too fancy to use this on your video, because come on, stop the madness. Point is, you saying you don't have the resources or you don't have the support. Could it be that you don't have the support? Could it be that we're not supporting you because you're not supporting you? Could it be that you haven't even bought in? Therefore, how can I buy in if you ain't buying yet? How can I encourage you to do what? Push you to do what? I didn't even know. I didn't even know you had a dream. I didn't even know you had a goal. I didn't even know you were trying to make anything happen because I didn't see it. I say this all the time. If you were on trial for making your dreams come true, would there be enough evidence to convict you? Where's that? When I look at you, I don't see it. See, the beautiful thing about my man challenging me, asking me if I got kidnapped or making sure I was okay because he hadn't seen me in a while, I made it known what I wanted. And I've been working toward it for years at this point. I've been doing the thing. So it's evident. So there's evidence that says this is who I am and this is what I do. And these are my goals and dreams. And this is so of course I'm going to get that push. Of course I'm going to get that support. So if no one's supporting me, well, support what? I don't even know what you do. What are you talking about? So how am I support my family, my people don't even support? Who even knows what you do? Are you all in? Have you bought in? So we can't use the resources excuse, because whatever it is, you already have it. Whatever it is you want to do, somebody prove me wrong. Somebody's sitting there like, no, you don't know, because what I'm doing is I guarantee you have the resources to start. Let me tell you, the first book I wrote, I did that puppy. I had my iPad, not even this one, I had an older iPad, and I had the, where that thing at? I don't even know. I think I gave it to my granddaughters. I went to Five Below and got a $5 Bluetooth little keyboard. First, I didn't even have that. I was tapping that puppy on the screen or voicing it into the Word app. And then I was Five Below used to be my little spots to go in there. I used to like Mike and Ike's. Just go in there and get the big box of Mike and Ike's, and I used to be dressed every day. I have a suit on, and I would have a Mike and Ike box in there, and I'd be walking around. Yeah, I forgot about that. But here it is right here. The book, not the thing, but first book I did, Power of Me. This is the proof. Yo, the moment when this comes, the moment when they send you the proof for you to check out, let me tell you, I got the alert from Amazon that it was delivered. I was at work. I told her I'll be back. I don't know how fast I drove home. I don't know, but I got there so quick. And it was such an amazing feeling, something coming from here, and now it's in your hand. Talk more about that later. That's another mission. But back to resources. I had an iPad. I got the cool MacBook and all that. Now I had none of that. I started with my phone. Because I didn't even have the iPad at first. I started literally with my phone, just talking into my phone and just going and going and going and going. Like, and then I got the iPad, and then I told her I was going in Five Below, getting my Mike and Ike's and my Swedish fish and all that, actually candy, anyway. And I went in and I saw that, oh man, it was a Five Below Bluetooth keyboard for $5. Man, listen, you couldn't tell me I was Stephen King and somebody tearing it up. But think about it, y'all. Yes, you have everything you need. Everything you need to get started, you have it already. 90% of it is probably right here, depending on what you want to do, of course. But it's probably right there in your phone. So what are we talking about? She said rappers everywhere. Exactly. Yo, exactly. Hold on, Lynn, you plotting on my mints. But anyway, so yes, you do have the resources, and the support, the support you need first is yours. You need your own support. You need to support your own dreams and goals. You need to be, as my man just said, are you all in? You need to be all in. You need to be committed. You need to be willing to go all in, to make sacrifices, to invest time, energy, effort, and then money. Time, energy, effort. And see, you need to be, oh, I got you with the Laffy Taffy. Cool. I thought y'all was plotting my mints back there. So you need to be all in. You need to be fully invested. That's how you get the support. That's how you gain the support. It's like, oh, shoot, okay. Oh man, okay, she's for real. Wow, how can I? What? Tell me more about this, because I mean, I heard you say it in passing, but wow, you didn't go out with the crew because you were, man, it was your birthday and you asked for a tripod. Wait, you really serious about this content thing, huh? Wow. Yo, if you ever came here, I got all the things. We on one tripod. Got the MacBook right there. I got the desk that goes up and down right there. Got the lights right there. Another tripod right here. Why am I sharing that? So if you walk in here, you see like, oh, he's serious. Okay, I got the webcam going over there. Why am I talking about that? Because it's clear, right? But it started with just the phone, which we all have anyway. It started with just the phone and a lamp, a $5 little desk lamp from Walmart with a little clip. That was my light. So point is, you do have the resources, and the support has to come from within first. You have to support you. You have to be your biggest fan. You have to be the one to support yourself, and then they'll come. The people will show up. The people you're looking for are looking for you. But you busy thinking you need the camera with the lens. What is that even for? To make YouTube videos? To share a thought? Like, come on, y'all, we gotta stop that. So yes, you do have time. The timing is now, right? You do have the resources. You are the resource, and you have the resources, right? You're just not being resourceful, right? You're not tapping in. You're not doing the things. You're buying into and believing the excuse, right? What else? And then you need the support has to come from you first, and then you'll find your tribe. You'll connect with your people. If you have one person clapping for you, that's plenty. You could listen, you can do some amazing things if you have one big supporter. Don't get two. Don't get three. They start piling up, but it starts with you, especially when it comes to the people close to you. Let's talk about that because that hurts a lot of people. Pardon me. They feel like the people closest to them aren't supportive. Well, that's because you're too inconsistent. A man used to say, "Man, I'm consistently inconsistent." So you're consistently inconsistent, right? And you're not showing up for yourself. You're not fully invested. So why would they buy in? But when they see, like, oh man, okay, he's making sacrifices. He's investing time, energy, effort, money. He's turning down, he's not engaging in certain social things. He's not running the streets. He's not doing this. He's committed to this. Man, he's not watching television. He's always on that computer. He's always listening to this. Man, he's buying this. He's on Audible. He's on YouTube learning, and he's doing this. And oh, wait a minute, you did what? You paid for what? Oh, well, of course. You bought a core. A core? What are you talking about? You spending money? Oh, he's serious. Wow, okay. Now you have my attention. That's what it's going to take for the people closest to you. It's going to take you to be all in. You saying, oh, I have this bright idea. They like, okay, cool. Tell me about it. Okay, cool. Now, like, they want to see it. They need to see some motion. They need to see some activity. Past that, right? So in our minds, we feel like because we have this idea that the people closest to us should be the first ones to jump on board. But actually, no, those are the ones you have to win over, especially if you've been consistently inconsistent, right? So let's see what y'all talking about. Boom, 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 boom. Mina said, I bought everything. That's what I'm talking about. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I got reminded everybody about the junk food. My bad, y'all. I got a sweet tooth now. You want support and you're not even convinced of your desire. Exactly. You want me to support your dream, but you're not even supporting your dream. You're not even all in. Like, how? Like, support what? Da, 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 da. Yeah, oh, wait a minute. Laptop, desk, phone, hotel. That's what I'm talking about. All the things. Bill Gates, Mark Engels, how serious do you take you? Exactly. Had to let them go after I wrote book number 2. She had to go to Doppelganger. Yo, look at this. So, all right. So what else? What else? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the likes and the comments and the shares and all that good stuff. So what else? So we talked about the time. Yes, you do. Timing right now. Resources. You're the resource. And yes, you do have the resources. Support yourself first. And then the rest of us will follow suit. And then here's a big one. Responsibilities. This is kind of connected to time, right? Those I would buts. I got choir rehearsal. I gotta work and I gotta do this and gotta take a little muck to practice and I gotta do this and and Ebony's doing this and Keisha has this going on and I gotta go here and I gotta do this and I gotta watch my show because everybody gonna be talking about it at work, so I gotta make sure I miss that and I gotta do that. And so we have this list of things that we have to do, right? That we prioritize over the thing, right? Over the dream, over the actual goal. So we need to reshuffle our priorities because we'll make the excuse. I mean, I would, but I just got all this stuff. I just got so much going on. My plate is just so full. No, it ain't. That goes back to the timing thing. No, it ain't. That's the story you tell yourself to let yourself off the hook. Yes, you got some things going on, but who doesn't? But that's what I'm saying. Do you really want it? Because here's the thing. Everything that I need to do around the house, I'm very, very present in every role. All the boxes are checked. and I'm doing what I love to do. I didn't skip over, I didn't not make sure the missus was okay. I did not make sure the children were okay. I did not make sure my granddaughters were okay so that I can, right? So that I can bang my computer and write some stuff or make some videos or talk to people or, have my coach. No. No, all those things are done. And some over and above. And I still have plenty of time to do the things that I love. So the responsibilities, no, you can't. You especially can't say that about a person like me, because I'm one of those do everything people. I do everything. I cook, I clean, I go to the grocery store, I rip, I run, I make sure everybody's okay, I help with homework, I ain't one of them too cool dudes. I roll up my sleeves and get dirty. I do everything top to bottom. And still am fully invested in myself. So you don't give me the responsibilities thing. My son go to practice too. My son goes to school too. I'm fully invested, fully connected with my wife as well. My wife ain't tripping because I'm doing this, because our time is aplenty. She's good. Why am I saying that? Because if I can do it with my long list of responsibilities, and I met with 3 people today, and I was on earlier for over an hour just sharing some ideas. So what you gotta do again that you can't do the thing that you said you wanted to do? Do you really want it? So we can't use excuses, right? Responsibilities as an excuse. And we gotta stop using the past failures too. A lot of times, things not working out last time, thank you, things not working out last time is stopping us from trying to do it this time. Last January, I went to the gym 3 whole times and I ain't even lose no weight. So you're not gonna, so because you posted 7 videos and you ain't hit 1 million followers, what? You posted 13 videos and nobody watched them. Go to my Facebook. It's all Reese Inspires. And just scroll back, years and years and years and years and years. I've been posting video, man. It might be, and I done said something that I know is life changing. It'd be 3 views, 1 like, and that might have been me though. But guess what? You just keep on going. You just stay the course, baby. Don't let so what you missed. Y'all know I'm a hooper, so what I missed? Okay, cool. I need to shoot this next one. Come on, bring that back. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Bring that. That slip. Bring it back. One more. You better keep getting them shots up. What you talking about? Shoot, I'm off. How you get out of a slump? Shoot. Keep shooting. Shoot. Come on, y'all. So we can't use the past failures either. So what? Who hasn't failed? That's a part of the process. What fun would it be to post 1 video and then boom, and all the magic just happened? Like, what do you learn from that? Got to go through some adversity. You got to go through some tests and trials and challenges. That's what makes you so awesome. So what? It didn't work the last 99 times. This might be the time. This one might be the one. You never know. I mean, that's the world we live in. Look, just think about what we're doing right now. The fact that, I hope no one's commenting or anything over there on the other Facebook or anything. If so, I promise I'll respond. But think about it. Think about what we're doing right now. We're not in the same room. We're all doing what we're doing. Somebody's driving, listening. Be careful. Somebody's doing this. Somebody's doing that. Somebody is passively listening. Someone's on the treadmill. Someone's on their couch. Someone's in their office. Someone has their feet up. Someone's ironing their clothes for tomorrow. Someone's doing it. See, I was ironing. My iron was smooth. Someone's doing this. The mere fact that I can push a button and bam, we're all connected is crazy. And so the next one might be the one. Or this one, here's something that happened to me. I'm doing this now. Someone will say, let me check dude out. go to my page, and then I'll get a comment on something I posted 3 years ago, which starts a conversation, and that person becomes a client. Because the one from 3 years ago was the one that resonated with them. Maybe I was outside, right? And they wanted to, sometimes people are just nosy. What was that? What are you talking about? Where he at? And then you say something, oh, man, and it starts a conversation. But if I don't, see what I'm saying? Come on, y'all, so what? So that video it had 3 views and 1 like, and the like was mine. But then now, 3 years later, we live in a world where things like that can happen. That's not the aim. That's not the goal. The goal is to stay consistent. The goal is to keep growing and building and climbing and put yourself in position for, right? You have to be findable. As Myron Golden says, you have to be findable, right? I'm trying to be as findable as possible. That's why I'm sitting on here right now running my mouth. I need to be findable. Someone is hurting right now. Someone needs healing right now. Someone is drowning in the mess of their own excuses right now. And Mina threw me this alley-oop, so I had to go up and grab it and finish it. And someone's life is going to be totally transformed because of this interaction. No way. Yes way. It happens like that. I watch old Jim Rohn videos from the 80s almost every day. So Jim Rohn is long gone. If you ever hear me saying my mentor, I'm talking about Jim Rohn. And I might be quoting something he said in 83. 83 is 2024. So he didn't touch my life in 83 when he said it. He touched my life yesterday. Anyway, the last one I'm going to use is comparison, right? What they say, comparison is the thief of joy. See, you're not launching out. You're not investing in yourself. You're not doing the things that you know you need to do, you want to do, because you're busy minding everybody else's business. You're comparing yourself to what he's doing and what she's doing and what he's accomplished and what she's accomplished. And now you're feeling small because you're comparing yourself. Where's the value in that? There's absolutely no value in that. I was guilty of it for a long time. Yes, exactly. Yes, I say that all the time. Mind your business. I used to mind my business. My famous thing was, I could do that. What are you doing? I could do that. Minding other people's business. Or here's another one. Because of what I do, right? Speaking and teaching and coaching and things like that, I'm looking at the top 10 people and what they're doing and how they're doing it and the scale at which they're doing it. And now I'm feeling like I'm inferior. No one else has ever experienced that. I'm just going to share what I've experienced. I'm comparing myself to the top the top 0.1%. And I'm like, man, he charged how much? Wow. Man, look at that. That's a football stadium. Whoa. Go to the page. Wow. It's how much to be in his group? Whew. Wait, she's where? She hanging out with Oprah? What? Now I'm looking at that the top 0.001%. And now I'm feeling like I'm less than, like I'm inferior. Well, I shouldn't even talk because she with Oprah. What I'm going to talk for? And God is like, boy, if you don't get out there and do what I said. and then it hit me like, wait, I'm bugging out right now. I'm literally like beating myself down because I'm looking at this handful of people that are at the pinnacle of the thing. And because I'm not where they are, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, but that's the type of stuff we do. So comparison can be dangerous. Comparison can literally make you not even show up and play, which is dangerous because whatever that thing that was planted in you, that was given to you. Notice the language that was planted in, that's not even yours. This isn't even mine to not bring forth. This is not even mine to be selfish with. This isn't even mine to be inconsistent with. This isn't mine to bury in the backyard. How am I going to bury my gift? What? Come on now. But we've all been there. So listen, we're all running our own race. We're all on our own individual journeys. Are we connected? Of course we're connected. But my calling has absolutely nothing to do with your calling, even if it's the same calling. He could call us both to do the exact same thing, and our calling be totally, totally different. We can both have our eyes on the same prize, but the way there and what it means to us, the value of it in it, is something totally, totally different. It can be, I can have my eyes on that prize for these reasons. You have your eyes on that prize for these reasons, and my journey to the prize and your journey to the prize. We don't cross paths at all, but we're in pursuit of. So there's no value in comparison. For what? Now I've matured, so I can peek over there and I can look and I can learn and I can boom, boom, boom. And I can even measure some things. See, before I wasn't mature enough to do that because I was looking at the wrong things. But now I can measure some things. Now I can watch and listen and I can say, wait a minute. He ain't saying nothing wait. I noticed that I saw her speak 3 times and she said the same thing every time. And I ain't hating. I'm just, that's just facts. Mr. Cook, good evening. Like, wait a minute. Here I am feeling inferior and, oh, you only can talk about one thing. So you just focused on your one thing and you mastered it and it's taking you, I'm over here learning everything about everything. Wow, building this crazy strong foundation. Oh, okay. So when the subject is parenting, I can dance. When the subject is, relationships, I can dance. When the subject is, enjoying being single, I can dance. When the subject is divorce, I can dance. When the subject is, blended families, I can dance. When the subject is fear of failure, I can dance. When the subject is poor self-esteem, I can dance. When the subject is being stressed out and overwhelmed, I can dance. Oh, okay. So all right. And then you start to get some bouncing and stuff like, I'm good. Oh, I just need to keep showing up. And then don't look at the backstory. Oh, wait. Oh, he's been doing this for 20 years? Oh, so his overnight celebrity took 20 years. Oh, wait a minute. You look back, my man was just talking about that. He went on somebody's YouTube page and went back, way back to the beginning. And it's like, that first 100 videos, nobody watched them. It was video 161 that popped and people went back and watched the handful because from 168 on, you could see, you did 3 videos and you ain't on Oprah yet and then you quit. Come on, y'all. We got to do better, but comparison is definitely a thief of joy. So there is no comparison to you. There's absolutely no comparison to you. You are unique and special. The gifts and talents you have are yours and yours alone. And so you can't be compared to nobody. You're incomparable. So what they're doing this thing, you can learn from them. You can learn from their process. You can learn from what they're doing. You can learn from where they are. You can learn from even the things that they teach, but your process is yours. You can learn some fundamental principles, but there's a point where, because even look, there's a point where I can go down that road with you, but there's a point where I have to stop. And you have to go on into those woods and figure that out on your own. I can help you out. I can help make sure your bag is full with all the things that I'm aware of. But then we get to this line right here. Showing you from here, player. Because we got to this point because we were following your path. And this is the point you chose to go into the wilderness in, and now I have to back off so that you can go ahead and do your thing. So even having people that are supportive, even having being connected with people, even having coaches and people in your corner. Listen, the coach, think about sports. The coach can draw up the play, but he doesn't get on the field. There's a point where you got to go out there and execute. So we have to be intelligent and mature enough to understand the when and the where and the why and the how. And we have to keep moving. We keep starting and stopping. Les Brown said, we're going through life with the emergency brake on. Take that freaking emergency brake off and hit the gas and go. And watch the difference that it makes in your life. So excuses, nah. We're ridding ourselves of all those excuses. Any questions before we bail? And make sure I didn't miss any comments. I missed that one earlier, and that thing dropped the bomb. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I missed the question. Whoa. Let me make sure. Let me go back. I need a moderator to help me out when we're doing these. Yada. Should I rather fail a lot to get to the other side? Exactly. There's just so much beauty in that. Yada. Okay. How long have you been on this journey of stepping out with your gift? Man, listen. I've been at this a very, very, very long time. I started in the church January of '98 is when I ventured on into the church, and I was in, I was out, then I was all in. And I served my way up to the associate pastor, and I did that for close to a decade. And then I've been working on my own outside of the ministry for about 8 years now. So, I'm like a quarter century in. But it's been an interesting, challenging, exciting, fun process. And every day I'm evolving. There's a higher expression of me that I'm accessing every day. My wife and I have a running joke. I'm like, we have to have like first date type of conversations like every week, because literally all I do is seek growth. All I do is chase my next level. Like, I don't get to the top of a mountain and chill. I get to the top of a mountain and realize, oh, I'm at the foot of my next mountain. Let's keep climbing. That's what my life has been. And that's what I committed myself to. I can't slow down. Every time I slow down, things get goofy. So I'm a mountain climber. I got to keep climbing. And so that's my life. I'm committed. Thank you. Thanks for tapping in. Listen, I appreciate you. She said, this is good. Thank you. Listen, I appreciate it. Thanks for the alley-oop. Mimi came down the court, threw it up off the backboard. I just went up and got it. So anyway, any questions? Any other questions? Okay, Georgia, what's popping? CW, I see you. That's a good question. Oh, you about to start something. So I've been married to my amazing, beautiful wife for 5 years now. Time is throwing me off. Yeah, August of 18. Yeah, so 5 years now. We've been together, a little over 7 years. But what's funny is, thank you very much. Prior to that, I was married to the older two I talk about, a 28 and 26-year-old. I was married to their mom for 19 years. Dun, dun, dun. Insert that music, right? Yeah, I was married to her for 19 years. And thought it was about to be 20, and then boom, crash and burn. Everything just blew up in my face. But guess what? God restored everything. Booyah. Now I'm talking about, oh yeah, listen, I'll share that story. We can lean into that. We can talk about that. Ugly divorce, went through some ugly things, was devastated, crushed. But stayed the course, even through that. I stayed the course. Funny thing about that situation, and this one, I'm gonna share this and then I'm done, I promise. Well, maybe. when I was going through that, it got really ugly. Not on my part. I held my peace, but it got really ugly, and I was crushed. And when I say crushed, I was crushed, and I wanted to be angry and upset, and I couldn't. It just wasn't there. I was trying to be upset. So then I was upset with God for not letting me be upset with. Yo, it's so funny. Listen, that's why I always say I'm God's favorite son. Because I want to be mad. And he's like, no, young boy, it's cool. I got you. Just chill. And how you ain't gonna let me? I was going through it, y'all. But now look, here we stand. Standing tall, looking good, living life, blessed beyond measure. But anyway, let's see. We can dive into some relationship stuff whenever y'all ready. I'm about that life. Linda, good evening. Oh my goodness. We can definitely dive into that when y'all ready. Yeah, Let me see what's going on over here. See if I'm missing anything. If there's any other questions, throw them in there. I got like 7 minutes, and then we're gonna bail. Oh yeah, maybe we need to do we can go live together, talk about some things. Miss Mina, whenever you're ready. I love doing that. What am I looking? Oh, I wanted to see what was happening over here. Boom, boom, boom. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any comments or anything. No, I don't think so. Okay, appreciate that. Yada, yada, yada. Boom, boom, boom. So, any other questions about excuses? Just about anything that may be kind of troubling you right now? Any questions that I can answer? Got a few minutes. I'll wait a minute or so to see if there are any questions I can answer. In the meantime, though, y'all, listen, man, we're throwing excuses in the trash. And excuses are dangerous because they're true, right? They're true? Yeah, they're true. Why do I say they're true when you were just saying that they were garbage and that's not real? Well, here's the thing about truth, right? What makes a thing true? Simply believing